My childish friend is a mafia. The young point of view. Where am I? And my head, I see all my friends around. Good, everything is fine. Wait, where is Ryan? I looked up at Jimin and asked. Taehyung, Jimin in weak voice, where's Ryan? He looks sad and scared. Dash, don't me there that they took her with them. I will kill you. Seongwa, that's not our fault. Before we could fight back, they had gone away. Taehyung, Dash, you all for this. I'm going to save her now. Jimin, get my car and bodyguards ready. I said while trying to stand up, but he approached towards me, started to make me sit down. Dash, Jimin, Taehyung, sit down. We will save her. Taehyung, then why you have not yet? Seongwa, cause I was her location. It took a lot time, but I found it. JK, how? Seongwa, simple. I catched the radiated signal connected to the chip that I found attached in Vine's phone. She is in Japan right now, JK. Then we have to be real quick, guys. But Taehyung, how can you? Taehyung, stuff JK incoming. Jimin, help me. Taehyung point of view ends. Time skip. Now they are in Japan and drove off to Kimbam's mansion. Taehyung was continuously shaking his legs as he was really scared. All he wants right now is you to be safe in his arms. Soon they reached at the place, but something was really shocking. Guard does not seem to be affected. Taehyung and the rest three moves forward to enter in the mansion, but guard stopped them. Guard, sorry sir, but only Taehyung sir can go in, he said respectfully. They all looked at each other and Taehyung signaled them to stay. He walked inside the beautiful Gibb mansion and saw Kim Butt sitting on a huge sofa like a king and smiled. Taehyung clenched his jaw and stepped forward. Taehyung, where is she? Cold. Kimbam, have you lost your manners? This is how you talk to your elder brother. He stood up and stepped forward towards Taehyung. Taehyung, I asked, where is she? Kimbam, what if I say that is going through? A lot stuffs Mercedes smirked. What that Taehyung lost his tempo and attacked on Kimbam, punching each other so harshly. They fought with each other like wolves, and all four so sudden. Taehyung pushed Kimbam on the ground and sat on his chest and started punching him. He grabbed his collar and asked angrily, Taehyung, tell me, where's she? Tell me, what the dash have you done with her? He was about to punch again. Ryan, Taehyung, no. He looked up and he heard that familiar voice, which he loves the most. Taehyung eyes softened and you named left from his mouth slowly. Taehyung, Ryan, he smiles. You were wearing a beautiful blue frock and seems happy. He ignored Kim Pum and ran towards you to hug you and he did even tighter. Ryan, you okay, Taehyung? You cubed his face and slightly packed his lips. Kimbam tried to stand up but could not. Taehyung noticed him and pointed his gun towards him. Taehyung, Ryan, stay back. Now it's time to end this forever. Kimbam looked at him in sadness in his eyes and said, Kimbam, now what? I'm ready if it's you. He smiled sadly, making Taehyung a bit confused. Before he could shoot, You stood in front of Taehyung like a protective wall covering Kimbam. Vayan, please no Taehyung. Sadly, Taehyung, move Vayan. Let me end this. Vayan, no, please, he's your brother. You are a family. Please give him your position and live happily your life as you wanted to live. Taehyung, now it can't be possible. It was Dad's last wish, and I have to fulfill it. Vayan, me or your position, said in a loud voice, making both of them shocked. He did not say anything further, but still pointing the gun towards you. Vayan, if your position and Dad's wish is more important than your own dreams and me, they kill me. Go ahead and shoot, said while stepping forward with no fear but fire in your eyes. Vayan, you were never like this, Taehyung. Neither you nor your brother. Please accept each other. Taehyung, but what about my mom and you? He kidnapped you and could have done something wrong. I can't trust this monster. Kim Bum looked at him sadly because he never knew that Taehyung hates him that much. Vayan, he did not even touch. He is such a nice person, can't you see it? All he wants is a family and your position that should be his. He always wished best for you, but not guns in your pure hands. He loves Taehyung. Please accept him and give him a chance. A tear escaped from Taehyung's eyes as he looked towards Kimbam, who was already crying. Everything that Vayan said is so true and overwhelming. Taehyung threw the hug and stepped towards Kimbam. Taehyung, now what? Don't disappoint, Hyung. I still love you. With that, both these brothers hugged each other and cried their heart out. Author point of view. Wine is still here, Taehyung. Don't ignore your girl. 1 month later. Kim Bum, no cheating, okay and come. Wine, yeah bum, where are you taking me with? You and even blindfolded me, ha ha ha. Kim Bum, you had now soon. Kim Bum, okay, you ready? I'm opening your blindfolded. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ryan. Happy birthday to you. It was the Hyung, his friends, and their girlfriends singing happy birthday song in the living that was decorated beautifully. Soon Taehyung came forward and kneeled down in front of you with a ring in his hand. Taehyung, hey beautiful, it's been a month since we admitted our feelings for each other. I don't know about you, but for me, I have understood that I can spend my whole life with you. So, Miss Park Ryan, will you marry me? Smiled. You were already crying, nodded your head up and down, and hugged him tightly or cried hard. He hugged you back and gave his boxy smile while others were cheering for them. After the dinner, you guys were talking about random stuff, but you and Taehyung were lost in your world as he was back hugging you and whispering some romantic stuff in your eyes, making you blush hard. They all noticed it and starting leaving, but before Jimin left, he approached towards Taehyung and said, Jimin, best of luck, bro. I will think a name for your future child as soon as possible. Smirked and Taehyung smirked too. Soon they left and Taehyung shut the door and made a tight grip around you. Taehyung, come on, let's fulfill Jimin's wish. You both leaned in but Kimbam, I'm still here. Guys, Taehyung, you what did not you left Hyung? Kimbam, me and Ryan just made plan to watch Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Right now, Ryan pushed Taehyung a little and sat beside Kimbam. Ryan, yes, come on Oppa, let's start the movie. Excited? Kimbam, here we go. Taehyung, here I go. With that, Taehyung started tickling Kimbam and both were running and playing around while you were laughing hard. This is how it feels to have a family. The end.